Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson coming to you courtside with Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year. A lot of star power in the front court between these teams. Chris, who is the best forward you ever played with?
Oh, wow, man. I played with some really good guys. I mean, you have to think about Juwan Howard, my time in college, and even more so my time in the NBA. Also, Peja Stojakovic, he was a flamethrower. Andre Iguodala. Fortunate to play with some really good guys.
Here's Oladipo, following the score by Dallas, into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It'll go on Luke Kennard.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
And Oladipo drops them both. Now here's Westbrook. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Pass to Thibault. Kicks it to DeRozan. Takes it inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
Now here's Grant. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Well, they'll take that. But they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Here's DeRozan. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This guy just knows how to finish. DeRozan keeps his focus on the basket and delivers.
Pass to Grant. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, I know know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Porzingis. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. The open shot, DeRozan. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Pass to Grant. This one for three. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. And finished off by Westbrook.
The defense probably had a plan for Westbrook's drive, but he's so dynamic. I mean, it all falls apart.
Well, Grant, Russell Westbrook, not your prototypical pure point guard by a long shot. All right, so how do you evaluate him as a floor general?
BA, it's simply 2 words: fearless and relentless. He is a prolific playmaker. Now, throughout his career, some have questioned his decision-making, but I'll take all the great things that he does on the court to help his team win over that.
Now here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. Shakes him. And Porzingis with a layup.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Outside Morant to the inside. DeRozan right side. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
You're going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Pass to Melton. Outside Morant. The shot from the low post is good.
Pass closer in, Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
Different look for Dallas.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Now here's Brunson. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Maker. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Grant outside. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
And if you're a fan of Memphis, you have to love what the Grizzlies have done to rebuild this roster. Of course, it started with the selection of Jackson Jr. in the 2018 draft.
Memphis calls timeout. Here's Hachimura. Hachimura sets a screen. Three-pointer, Brooks. Drains the triple.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
Brunson on the drive. Pass to Maker. 4-3. On target from range.
A sharp weapon for Maker, active in trying to get himself going from beyond the arc.
Here's Hachimura to the left wing. Now Brooks. The layup off target.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Back to Morant. And stolen by Porzingis. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, for Victor Oladipo, the #2 pick in 2013, it took him 5 years to achieve stardom. After serious injury, he's working his way back. And he said, quote, "If you worry about other people's opinions, you lose yourself a bit. I need to focus on my team and myself. To be one of the greats, you got to take it one day at a time." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Good stuff there. Pass to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Off target at the rim. Durant outside. Grant.
Authority and a finish. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Westbrook drives. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 5. Durant outside to the paint. Oladipo comes up empty down low. Pass to Kennard. Westbrook outside from the high post. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Now Thibault. Pass to Porzingis. Driving to the basket. Basket's good. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
And taking huge strides, Porzingis really gets it going on the drive.
Well, Russell Westbrook, I mean, maybe the most aggressive mentality in the whole league. He acknowledged at times he can get the best of him, but you gotta let him be him. Let him go. That's what makes him great.
And that one's good. Melton.
But this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
The reverse. And it's finished off inside by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game. See, Webb, you take Westbrook's superior athleticism and you combine that with his competitive spirit and determination, he's one of a kind, man.
Yeah, a physical advantage. I mean, each time he steps on the court, he presses that edge every night and on every possession.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Westbrook right side. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And he drives in. Got a piece of it, but he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. That one's good for 2. Westbrook's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. Now Oladipo. Three-pointer. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him. And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Grant's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Nice shot by Kennard.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Melton hits the three-pointer. Melton's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Westbrook, that's good.
Oh, seemingly unstoppable right now. Westbrook's dynamic style of play gives defenders headaches.
And the first half now in the books. The Mavericks on top, up 8. And we'll be right back after. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 8. On the wing, Brooks. The 3 is up. Morris can't hit. A chance here to extend the lead to double digits.
And that would really give them a comfortable cushion.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
You know, one thing that emerged from the events of the past year, Grant, is what an important voice NBA players have in the community and the platform and the ability to share those opinions on a daily basis.
You know, so true, B.A. I am incredibly proud of the players in this league, understanding the power of their voice and the desire to use it to affect change. And we saw that last year, players at all levels, the high-end elite players, the role players, everyone coming together to speak out against social and civil injustices. Just incredible to witness and to be a part of that NBA family and community.
Back to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And it's DeRozan missing.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunt.
The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Memphis calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Mavericks leading. Outside Brunson. Here's the three. Dallas no good that time either. Brooks outside. Pass to Oladipo. From outside the arc. Good, and the setup by Morant. Oladipo's got 5 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Brunson. Here's Maker. Back to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. The Grizzlies pull it in. Picked it. Here's Maker. Kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, this is what you like seeing. Maker not just laying it up, but powering it down.
Outside Morant. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Outside Brunson. He takes it in. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Takes the three. Pass to Maker. Tries again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
You know, and Thon Maker, the 10th pick in 2016, he started his career in Milwaukee.
And B.A., I remember seeing those high school mixtapes before he entered the league. Really intriguing size and perimeter touch. Of course, nowadays, plenty of centers can step outside and play on the perimeter.
And so they foul intentionally. And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
The drive by Morant. Pass to Jackson. From the arc. No good on the shot. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside Porzingis. Here's McDermott. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Grant. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Here's Westbrook. The shot off that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. Here's Morant. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow. Oh.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
And DeRozan, here we go. Count that bucket. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Brooks from outside. That one doesn't drop. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Mavericks ahead. They're up 7. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Kennard. Fires from deep. They get it back. Back to Westbrook. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Westbrook got 20.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. In transition, here they come. Thibault, that's good. Thibault's got his first points in this one.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
For 3, Oladipo. The 3-ball. Mavericks with a rebound. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to DeRozan. Grant, you had an excellent mid-range jumper. Who right now stands out in that area?
Wow, you know, in this era of the three-point ball, there's still some players that excel in the mid-range. And it just so happens they're elite all-star caliber players. You know, I think of Kevin Durant, Chris Paul is another. Jimmy Butler excels in the mid-range. But the guy, to me, who is the best in the mid-range in today's game is Kawhi Leonard. He can go get a bucket, elevate, use his size, his strength, his touch, and he really excels in that area. And so it's refreshing to see, and it's interesting that the really good players in this league are the ones that excel there.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
You know what? It's exceptional how results-oriented Westbrook is. I mean, every aspect of his game is so sharp on both ends of the floor.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. And the Mavericks call time here.
Start it.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. On defense, the Mavericks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's DeRozan. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Attacking in the lane. This is Westbrook at his finest and most difficult to defend.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Pass to Melton. Offline with a 3. Now Porzingis. Driving inside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing his lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. And that's an intentional foul. And he makes a first. And so Westbrook nails both of them. And Grant, when you were playing, the game was a lot more physical. Do you miss those days? Maybe not as a player, but do you miss watching that brand of basketball?
You know, I do miss a little bit of that time. There was a physicality that required a mental toughness to endure that. When you played against some of these teams, like the first team that comes to mind, the New York Knicks, with Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, you were going to feel it at the end of that game. But there was just a fun time for me as a young player in this league. And, of course, anything I could do to be back out on the court playing, even in the physicality of the 1990s.
I'd be happy to stick an elbow in your back if that would make you feel better.
Okay, Brian Oakley. I like that. He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Melton. Launches it. Can't get it to drop. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And he gets that one.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
Thibault on the wing. The three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here are the Grizzlies. 15-point game. Pass to Melton. Here's Morant. Westbrook with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And that one falls for Westbrook. That one misses. Brooks outside. Here's Grant. There's the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Westbrook outside. Pass to Maker. Westbrook right side. 5 on the clock. With the drive. Tipped. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. And Westbrook slams it home.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Westbrook outside. And finished off by Westbrook.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for
stride on indirect or in.
Hi, folks. Brian Anderson coming to you courtside with Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Morant with it. Kicks it out to Jackson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Well, tonight, Grant, a rare marquee matchup at center. This ought to be a treat.
Center? What exactly is that? Nah, in all seriousness, this will be a treat. And it's amazing how the center position has really, truly evolved now. It's not just playing with your back to the basket. You have to be able to play out of the high post. You have to be able to pass, be a facilitator, defend, screen and roll, be agile and mobile. But tonight, this matchup, wow, this is a throwback. I can't wait to see these two get after it.
Oh, let's go old school tonight. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Morant. Goes back up. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. And here's Oladipo. Here's Grant. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Jokic. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got his second basket on the night.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Boy, it's got to be so much fun playing with a big man like Nikola Jokic.
Fun indeed. They even don't know what's coming.
Oh, hey, how about that? What just happened? Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move was fire.
No good, a bit long that time. And here are the Grizzlies. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Clark outside. Barton outside. Back to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Jokic. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Brooks. Gets the three to fall.
Well, most of Brooks' shots come from beyond the arc. I mean, with good reason. He's an effective three-point shooter.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. From behind the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Denver the other way. With the step back. Drives to the hoop. Here's Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jokic has got 6 points.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Here's Morant. Oh, Jokic with a block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And the Grizzlies call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
There's 49 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Najee. Back to Hachimura. 4 on the clock. Fires from 14. And it's Denver with a rebound. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Memphis trailing here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic up top. It's rebounded by Najee.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Pass to Jokic. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Memphis calls timeout. Grant, you played until the age of 40. That's becoming a rare feat in the NBA.
It really is, BA. And I think in part, you have players who've entered the league a lot younger. Back when I came into the league, it was, typically after your 3rd or 4th year in college, players were a little bit older, so they started later. But now players are coming in as teenagers, essentially, and it's the cumulative effect, the wear and tear over the 82-game season. Not everyone's going to play 20 years, get to the age of 40, but still, nonetheless, you have some great players in this league who've had tremendous longevity even until their late 30s.
To the wing on the left. Here's Baisley. It's rebounded by Grant. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Trailing by 4. Morant into the lane. And Grant, it's amazing to think that coming out of high school, Morant wasn't even ranked by the major recruiting services.
And what's really funny is that his college team, Murray State, actually discovered him by accident. One of the team's assistant coaches went to a camp to see a different player. Of course, Morant fell in love with the school's community during his visit and committed on the spot, canceling his official visit to South Carolina.
They get it back. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Porter's got 5 now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
No, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 3-point game. Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him the lane.
Here's Bol, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Grant. And it's Denver with a rebound.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Bol, no good. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, for Victor Oladipo, the number 2 pick in 2013, it took him 5 years to achieve stardom. After serious injury, he's working his way back. And he said, quote, "If you worry about other people's opinions, you lose yourself a bit. I need to focus on my team and myself. To be one of the greats, you got to take it one day at a time." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Good stuff there. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep. And another miss by Memphis. Denver in the lead. On the take. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And down it goes. 2 points. Jokic has got 8 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Morant. Good D by Clark. And here's Jokic outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
A minute and a half left to play in the first half. Here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Here's Morant. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Jackson right side. Looking to win the run. Doesn't go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Jokic up top. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home.
What a nasty finish.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
To the inside. Inside. Morant with a defensive effort. Memphis trailing here. Grant outside. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. And here are the Grizzlies now. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Jackson's got 9 points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Back to Jokic. Down low. And he converts the layup. He's got 6.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
There's Jackson with the 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Nuggets on offense.
And if you're a fan of Memphis, you have to love what the Grizzlies have done to rebuild this roster. Of course, it started with the selection of Jackson Jr. in the 2018 draft.
Grant right side. Pass to Oladipo. And he lobs it up top. Jackson can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Well, not satisfied to just make the NBA All-Rookie first team. Jackson Jr., who's dealt with injuries, continues to add to his game at a rapid pace, Grant.
To be coming in, we knew from his time at Michigan State that he really could stretch the floor and also that he could guard multiple positions. But now he's becoming a better rebounder and a better playmaker. He still has some work to do in both areas, but the effort is there.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. The drive by Jokic. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
To the middle. Here's Barton. And again, it's Denver converting.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball. He's passing with a purpose, and this lead to scores.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Here's Morant. He's got 12. He got a piece of it. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. You know, Grant, with the pace of the game today, we know speed kills. In your mind, who's the fastest player going end to end?
And that's a tough one right there, B.A. There's some great players in the open floor with the basketball. I think of Ja Morant, Russell Westbrook, Kemba Walker. But I have to go with Donovan Spider Mitchell. So good, so fast, so effective.
And he's just not going to give up. I mean, if he has to do it all by himself, that's what he's going to do.
Takes it inside. Here's Cook, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Clock at 6. With the floater. Yep, that one goes. And the Nuggets lead by 9. And it's Morant off the drive. He can't get that one to fall. And Denver the other way now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, this season started later out of necessity, but there's been talks of permanently pushing the schedule back. Avoiding overlap with football would be a plus, but on the other hand, guys, the players who are parents, they want summer breaks with their kids too.
Yeah, that's a lot to consider, Allie. Good stuff there. We'll see how it shakes out. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. There's Jackson with the 3. Knocks down the triple. Jackson's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Stolen by Jackson. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Denver in the lead. Can't get it to drop. And it's Memphis the other way. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And it's Morris penetrating. Soft touch off the glass. Morris has got his first points of the game. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
4-3. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura. And Denver has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. To the paint. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Najee. Over to the left wing. The third quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top, up by 7. And time to step away. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Memphis trailing here. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jackson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to Barton. But they'll get another chance. Another shot. Just 2 to shoot. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Pass to Graham. Here's Brooks. Guarded by Hayward. Down low. Out to Oladipo. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Into the lane. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
Pass to Jokic. Free throw line jumper. The rebound by Jackson.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, that is why Morant was second overall in 2019. Ja's ability to move the ball creates hoops for others.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Pass to Jackson to tie it up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, he's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his percentage through the roof.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And the Grizzlies call time here. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout. Trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And it's Morant off the drive. That puts him in the lead.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Morant. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Okay. Look at Morant flexing a little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
To end the run, he takes it in. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Jackson gets the bucket.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
A minute 22 left to play in the fourth quarter. The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Pass Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Morant. And he drives in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Comes up empty down low. So it's the Grizzlies now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already. You got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.